Welcome, family, to yet another valuable video. Now, I'm going to be teaching you a strategy on gold where we identify the importance of institutional levels and how they affect the market and how you can use it to actually get in on high probability trades. I'm going to show you how to really take advantage of it in terms of what even happens between this institutional price levels. Okay. Firstly, I'm on the H1 time frame. As you can see over here, I like to use the H1 time frame due to it that it's between intraday trading and swing trading. The structure is presented quite well. Then after that, I go on to the M15 or M5 for my entry confirmations, such as using candlestick patterns like your engulfings, your hammers, your shooting stars, all of those things. But I will teach you step by step. So the first step on how to identify, or rather what happens, and what are these institutional levels. Now, institutional levels on gold are imprinted on the price points. We've identified that on this certain price points, the market likes to react, retest, being resisted on it, being supported on it, um, whatever way you wanna literally put it. And let me just not waste your time over here. Let's get it in. So as you can see here, it's 3,700. We go all the way to 3,750, all the way to 3,800. What do we see there in terms of numbers? Number one, it's that they are whole numbers. Number two is that we are adding 50, 50. There's always a 50-50 difference in all of this. So as price gets to move, you add another 50, you add another 50. You will be rest assured that when it gets to a certain price point, to be resisted, pulls back. It's just about moving with the trend and understanding how it reacts off those price points. And that's exactly what I'll be showing you. For example, over here, we can see on 700, we can see what happened on it. The market started to turn around. Somebody who doesn't know exactly what's happening. Like myself, I didn't know before this. I would just trade and not really understand what causes price to reverse, especially when the market has created all-time highs, like what gold has been doing, right? Due to fundamental impacts, we can understand. By the time I'm creating this video, it's just recently that the US government shut down, which increases the demand in gold. Therefore, it's just going to keep on railing and railing up. And it's so difficult for beginner traders, right? Especially people who don't have insight with trading gold to be able to get trading opportunities because you're not sure when it's going to sell. You're not sure. Buys, you are assured, but then you're not sure when it's going to sell. It's sort of that missing puzzle. Okay, look at it again. We're going to study it together. It sells, breaks out of this. It goes all the way near that 800. When it failed, it always just comes back into the 50%. Let me just show you again the strategy. Okay, I'm gonna reference it all the way from 700 and then we're going further up. I take a Fibonacci between, again, the 50 intervals. So from 700 to 750, I will take it. And as you can see, the market reacts off it. Whenever you're trading this strategy as it is broken out, in this case, as you can see, it breaks out. And as it breaks out, look at it. It kind of retests a little bit, but it did not touch all the way there. I would like to take a retest on 750 if the market had touched all the way at this price point at 3,800, but it doesn't. But that's a trick. It will pull back all the way into the 50% of the Fibonacci level, and that's a trigger. And when it does that, I'm aiming for either 3,800 over there. As you can see it, look at that. It was beautifully Oscar, displayed on our chart. Oh, English today wants to escape my tongue. But we can see the very same thing as soon as it touches that 800, right? It breaks through it, of course. And as soon as it breaks through it, or in fact, even apart from breaking through it, I'm gonna put the Fibonacci over here. Let's say I missed that buy. We can see as soon as the market breaks up about that Fibonacci, it gives another opportunity over here. Let me just zoom in so we can see. It gives another opportunity to actually buy again at that retest, and the market continues. Look at what happens here, what I was talking about. It broke out of 3,800, went all the way into the prices of 3,850. It pulled back. As soon as it pulled back, I'm well guaranteed that it will be reacting off this price over here, given that structure was still bullish. We're breaking higher highs and we, imprinting higher lows. It has not indicated any signs of selling. So therefore, I'm still on a bullish bias, and then I'll be taking buys. In this case, as you can see, it bounces or it turns around all the way at 800. Again, you don't need to be greedy. You target the next point over there, which is 3,850. Look at the same thing that happens, what I was talking about there lower, that as it was breaking out, it failed to react right off 3,900, and it turns around. Check where it's turning around. You use your Fibonacci all the way from 3,800 to 3,850. It turned around exactly on 3,000 on the Fibonacci over here. And this is giving you another opportunity to start actually buying gold all the way to your 3,900. If you can put it in terms of pip points here, let me just, or in terms of risk toward ratio, I've been taking these trades, guys. This is one of the most beautiful, accurate trading strategies you'll ever come across that I'm giving out on our channel. If you apply it, see it for yourself, I'm telling you, family, it will change your life. Look at this. This was merely a 1:4, depending on how you put your stop loss there. I just like to put it slightly under the 50% in that case. Look at this. This was 1:4. Another one where it reacted that I just made an example of. Look at this, family, just slightly below, and you're targeting, of course, in this case, I would target what at that 50%, at that 3,850. Look at that. That is a 1:3 ratio. You don't want to be greedy and try to aim unless it is rejected in between. In terms of a Fibonacci, you can aim for the next one. As we see here, it moves in the range of 3,800 with 3,850. It moves all the way to 900. Okay, the very same thing here that I was talking about. If you had missed this trade, let's go ahead to it, right? Guys, this is one of a life-changing, and I felt the gratitude as freely as I was given this. I freely give it to you guys. I just want to bless you, and I want your lives to be changed by the grace of God. And I believe you watching this video, it is not just a coincidence, right? It is the divine appointment. Yes, it is the last quarter of the year, but it is a divine appointment for your life to be changed, family. And as you can see this, look at it. The market just buys off all the way. And as I said, even if you had missed that point, as the market turned around, I always take the opportunity, guys. If it does not reach, like here, it did not reach that point where it was supposed to reach, it turned around. As it broke out, you'd go probably to the M15. As I said, I take my entries on the M15 when I was starting this. Let's go back to that. Let me just show you quickly. Okay. I believe this is what I'm talking about. There we go. Look at that. M15, it rejects off that, and it's giving you guys another opportunity to be buying on that market. Look at that. This is a hack. This is a money hack for you guys to be trading gold. We cannot suffer. I cannot allow you guys to see you guys suffer when one has this strategy in their hands. Now, as you can see, again, I'm going to put my Fibonacci over here. As the market broke out, we're heading from 900 to 950 over there. Again, the Fibonacci. Look at that. This is precision. As it goes, it's slightly turning around there, and look at it. It continues on that 50%. So look at that. And then as it has broken out, okay, it didn't touch all the way there. Although it didn't come back all the way here, it does still use that demand from that previous one. But again, one would have traded it as a rejection of that. We can argue to disagree, but look at it. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. It rejects of 3,950 and goes all the way up. That's another buying opportunity, guys. Those who've been left in the dark when trading gold. You can take another one over here. Fibonacci from 950 to 4,000. Look at that. It presents the opportunity again. It retests. It can buy. Now, current price where we are now. Look at that again. You can put your Fibonacci. and just patiently wait and execute the trade. Simple, guys. Simple. Look at it. Currently, we are rejecting of this. By the time I'm doing this video, I'm doing it on the 10th, or rather on the 8th of October. It's rejecting off a demand zone, and that demand zone, we're facilitating again another move to the upside. Look at this. So you don't have to be clueless in a trending market that is creating all-time highs. Now, the same thing does repeat itself on Nasdaq in a different, of course, ratio than what it does on gold. That part you may need to get yourself in our mentorship. Our mentorship, guys, let me just give you further information. It's not just strategy based. I give you a strategy and that's it. What differentiates the information that you get off here and mentorship? Number one, yes, it is exclusive, but the most important is the nurturing part. A lot of people have had powerful strategies. Even on this YouTube channel, I've presented golden gems, guys, on here, but still people cannot manage it. It's like having a gun, but you're giving it to a toddler. They cannot protect themselves. So the moment you are nurtured in the correct way, that's where you know how to apply properly and use these tools that I've given you more effectively. So if you're one of those people, make sure to visit our website. If you've done the work internally, you know what to do when you get a strategy. You know what to do in terms of back testing, forward testing, figure out how well it repeats itself, your psychology, everything of that falls under there. If you know how to do it, then you can just end on this video and just praise God in the comment section and apply this strategy on your own. Nevertheless, thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I will see you guys on the next video. God bless you.